Greetings, my name is Greg. I'm a freelance haunt craftsman and performance artist. Recently, I wrote and directed a stage adaptation of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein for the Machickeny Players. And today, I'm here to tell you about my next project, a feature-length independent film called Socks. Socks is an adventure drama story that centers around Richard, an average, middle-class, hardworking, tax-paying individual with a loving family living the American dream. But he is haunted by some demons, both from his present and his past. He suffers a meltdown at work. He is forced to go on vacation with his family. And during their journey, they encounter a mysterious stranger. And the very presence of that stranger threatens to upend Richard's entire life, including driving a wedge within his family and threatening his career. The story poses some very important questions about the goals that we set for ourselves and the values with which we live our lives by. And like Frankenstein, it also teaches some important lessons about judging books by their covers. There's obviously a lot more to the story than that, but I don't want to go into too much detail at this stage of development. I got to save some things for the trailer. But suffice to say, this is a passion project of mine. It is the direct result of experiences that I had several years ago while I was living on the road and some of the people that I met while I was out there. One way or another, I will produce this film, even if that means funding it out of the loose change that I find in between sofa cushions. That being said, this is an important story to me. I want to tell it well, and to the extent possible, I want to make this film the best quality that I can afford to produce. I've already invested quite a bit of my own personal money into procuring some professional equipment, and I've been teaching myself over the past several months all the different aspects of filmmaking with which I'm not already familiar with. That being said, to make this film really pop and look professional, I could really use the services of a couple of experienced individuals. On set, we would benefit from a cinematographer and a sound engineer. And in post-production, we would benefit from an experienced colorist and sound designer. All these things cost money, and of course there are some production costs, not anything too outrageous, honestly. Like I said, it's a low-budget film, and I think we've kept the budget fairly reasonable, but it's still beyond what I personally have available to invest. My goal is to be in pre-production by no later than January of 2026. Obviously, if we can reach our fundraising goals before then, we'll get into pre-production before then. If you would like to support this project, visit Leather Tramp Productions. There's going to be a link in the description below. $25 or more will get you a digital copy of the film after it's released. And then we've got some higher donation levels which will qualify you for producer credit within the film. If you enjoyed Frankenstein, I am confident that you will enjoy Socks. And with that, I want to thank you for both your time and your support.